From Fred Phelps to the Kinsey Six. The best of the best from Central Kansas and beyond. We do it all. We are KJAG Radio and the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show. Log on to JiggyJaguar.com and KJAGRadio.com for more.
Okay. Well, thanks for doing this, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate it. Tell us a little bit how you invented this this series of TIVs. You got, like, I believe a third one you're working on now, or?
Well, we haven't started working on TIV 3.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time and effort, and we've been on the road promoting this film, so haven't had any time to do any hanging and banging.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they're basically tools. They're tools to get an IMAX camera or whatever camera you have, right next to these tornadoes in a safe manner.
Yeah.
Because, of course, these tornadoes, when you go into them, you're experiencing the wind and the debris, and so you want to be protected, of course, but also have the ability to get some amazing stuff.
Now, you're here at the Cosmosphere to showcase the Tornado Alley IMAX presentation. We've been kind of watching a little bit over here. What's some of your fondest memories from making this great film?
Well, I just love storm chasing, and being out there chasing down, these beautiful and yet violent tornadoes. Every year it was amazing to be out there. And of course, when you get next to a tornado, you're next to one of the most awe-inspiring, for me, forces of nature.
Yeah. Now, you're trying to visit communities that have been hit by tornadoes. What's been the worst spot you guys have seen?
The worst place that we've been to, as far as overall destruction, has definitely been Joplin, Missouri. That was an EF5 tornado that tracked about 4 to 6 miles, I think, through Joplin, right through the heart of it. And so the amount of destruction, mile after mile, it was numbing.
Yeah. Why are people fascinated by storm chasing? People love going out and being amateurs. People love watching it. Why are people fascinated by this unique art?
Well, I think it's an adventure right in the middle of the United States that people can have.
Yeah.
You're getting next to these tornadoes that it can be very thrilling. To be next to something that it's just so otherworldly. Something that's so rare. Yet it's accessible to people. So,
Now, what's been the biggest advancement in storm chasing technology that you've seen recently?
Well, it's definitely the biggest advancement. Definitely is having a wireless connection to your laptop and being able to, look at weather models, and then of course radar and wind ops and satellite, and having it right there at your fingertips.
Yeah. Now, tell us about the most memorable chase you've been on.
Most memorable? There's probably dozens of chases. anytime you have a tornado coming right at you and hitting you, I mean, that's pretty memorable.
Yeah.
You know, the Wyoming chase where we intercepted the tornado. And then, you know, chasing the tornadoes that went around and through Wadena. And then this last year, you know, the April 27th chase in Mississippi and Alabama.
Yeah.
And then we did a Nebraska chase this last spring. It was June 20th. That, you know, it's incredible. Incredible, you know. The tornadoes coming right at you.
Now tell us about the sequel to this IMAX hit Tornado Alley. I understand you're working on it or in the planning stages of it. Or...
Well, you know, there's not much planning. You just go out and start chasing. Right?
Yeah.
You know, we filmed for it this last spring and got some really good footage. Really good.
Yeah.
And it was too late to put it in time. This film.
When can we expect that out? Is that going to be a next
Hopefully
year?
Hopefully it doesn't take 8 years, right?
Yeah.
You never know how long these take.
Now, 2011 is the deadliest year in tornadoes on record.
Well, not
why
the deadliest, but
why do you think that is? That 2011 is kind of a has been a deadly year.
You had some major outbreaks in populated areas, and you know, it's a roll of the dice every year.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say it's, you know, a global warming phenomena that you're going to see more of. It was just one big uptick.
Yeah. Now, you were named one of 50 best minds in 2008 by Discovery Magazine. Tell me about that. What your thoughts were when they handed you that honor? Because it's kind of overwhelming, man.
Well, you build a tank and you chase tornadoes. I mean, I take that honor with a grain of salt.
Now, tell us about your other IMAX work. I understand you've done some stuff as far back as 1994.
Yeah, even before then.
Yeah.
You know, I've worked on IMAX productions since I was 21.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I've been fortunate enough to, you know, go to really nice locations, exotic locations, and film, you know, amazing animal behavior and natural phenomena. So, yeah.
Now,
nothing like tornadoes out there.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like chasing a tornado. You could be in Africa on the Serengeti, but nothing like these tornadoes, brother. Now, the TIV began. You began construction in '03. It cost over $80,000. What was the biggest chunk of change that you guys found? What was the highest priced item that you guys basically, or was it just a total?
Yeah, for tip 1, it was pretty much the cost of steel.
Yeah.
And, you know, building some iffy suspension that we had to keep on replacing.
Yeah.
And the same thing with tip 2. It was the suspension that, you know, we futzed around too much.
Yeah.
And, you know, the suspension was half the cost of tip 2, just all the repairs and fixes.
Well, you guys are here at the Kansas Cosmosphere. This is like your second time this year, I understand. Give me your thoughts on the Cosmosphere. This is an awe-inspiring place.
Yeah, it is. This is a top-notch facility, and the collections they have here at the Cosmosphere, I mean, it's mind-blowing what they have here. I did not expect it.
Now, I understand doing some research on you that you directed a music video for the Violent Femmes. Is this true? And how the heck did you get hooked up with the Violent Femmes?
Oh, I went to one of their concerts, and I had a copy of a student film I did.
Yeah.
And so I handed my student film to the sound guy to give to them.
Yeah.
And actually, I had written a note that I had rubber band to it, you know, my contact information. And during the concert, I had the small of my back. So you're sweating and dancing and jumping up and down the concert, and the sweat in my back had mashed the note into these little balls of paper that were sticking to the hairs on the lower back of my, So I had to write a new note, gave it to him, the sound guy. And he gave it to them, and apparently they were on the bus going to the note, and they get crazy stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so they popped in the film, and they watched my student film, and they really liked it. And so they actually called me up and said, "Hey, do you want to do a music video for us?" And so I said, "Yeah, of course."
That's cool.
So I made 2 music videos for them.
That's cool. Now, what do you think of all the amateur storm chasers that are out there just trying to do basically what you guys are doing, only they don't have the equipment and the knowledge?
I think it's great. You have people that are passionate about and excited about having an adventure,
and
witnessing something that is beyond the normal experience. And, you know, that's what we're doing, and that's what they're doing.
Well, that's refreshing to hear, because you see so many other sports like professional wrestling and some of these where amateurs are doing things and they're telling them, you know, don't try this at home. So I think that's cool.
We drive a tank into a tornado. No one's told us no. So how could I possibly say no to anybody else? Right?
Now, how important is social networking with your fans and things of that, and your Facebook, Twitter, all these things to you guys?
I do it. I don't know how important it is. I just Twitter and do Facebook stuff, and yeah, I don't know how important it is, but you know, you do it.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you doing this, my
course.
friend. Thanks for doing this, man.
Is that going on a Lego?
I didn't want to miss a nice